As per usual, please subscribe to the channel. It's free for you, but helps me a whole lot. Thanks. Today we cover one question, but I can already see from my notes here that this might end up being a rambling mess. But all the same, we're going to give it a try. Today's topic is, do Japanese people actually like anime? And what do they think about otaku? Now, the quick cop-out, politically correct answer to this question is, it depends on the person. But I don't like giving these kinds of answers. And you didn't stay this long after hearing the question to get that kind of lazy answer. So, let's get into it. I think the first thing we need to understand is this word. What exactly is anime? As ridiculous as this question sounds to avid anime watchers, the answer might surprise you. To Western audiences, anime means a specific style of Japanese-made animation. However, anime actually just means animation to Japanese people. So you might ask a Japanese person, do you like anime? Hear the answer yes, and think to yourself gleefully that you're about to have a nice little conversation about the Japanese anime you like. Then when you ask what anime they like, you might hear something like Moana or Cinderella. So there is a bit of disconnect between what Western people think and what Japanese people think regarding this word. Anime is animation, regardless of origin, by definition in Japanese. So you will find many Japanese people that like anime, but that does not mean Japanese anime. So if you take it at the Japanese face value, that anime is just all kinds of animation, there's a great number of Japanese people that like anime. But once again, this includes Disney or Pixar or American cartoons. If you think solely Japanese anime, then there's still a very strong population of Japanese people that like Japanese anime. As evidenced by the fact local sales made anime a global phenomenon to begin with. Now, there is a difference between liking anime, loving anime, and being an otaku. People that like anime watch it casually, and probably only watch the trendy mainstream ones that everyone else watches. Imagine when Game of Thrones was popular, everybody was watching it even if that wasn't their niche of TV show. That's kind of what liking anime is like. People that love anime really delve into the genre and explore obscure titles, and it's more than a passing hobby for them. Now, otaku, they live and breathe anime. A large part of their earnings goes towards anime and anime goods. If you are pirating anime, you are not an otaku. Shout out to my straw hats, but I'm just keeping it a buck. You're not an otaku if you're pirating anime. You are not investing in the genre the way a true otaku does. I'm talking about having detrimental effects on your personal life financially and reducing your social skills because you invest this much time and energy into following the genre and events, etc., that you barely have time to communicate with other people because you're basically working to fund your anime hobby and engaging in your anime hobby. I don't think it's a bad thing personally, as people can choose to live how they want as long as they don't make it other people's problem. So don't mistake this for me looking down on otaku, but just understand that there are levels to this. Try to imagine that you might love pop music and Taylor Swift and know all of her songs word for word, but you aren't a super fan like the Swifties that go into generational debt to travel the world and see all of her concerts. That's kind of the difference between someone who loves anime and someone who is an otaku. Now, not too long ago, this group of anime lovers were not viewed too kindly. And in some cases and circles, they are still not viewed too kindly. But the sentiments are not as bad towards them as it used to be. However, it needs to be said, they are still very much a niche group of people that might not be everyone's cup of tea. For example, if you join a Japanese dating app, one of the defining questions they ask you is, can you accept an otaku partner? I refrain from buying anime merch and goods, so I can't be considered an otaku, but even if I was, I wouldn't exactly go around proudly admitting it like some Western people that seem to think it's a badge of honor. And that's not because I think it's something to be ashamed of. It's just that flying that flag is often more trouble than it's worth for someone like me who likes to remain more low-key. One thing I have noticed is that a lot of foreigners in Japan absolutely hate foreign otaku, even if they have some love for anime and the genre in general. And Japanese people having a neutral or seemingly positive reaction to you running around as a foreign otaku in Japan is not exactly a litmus test, given the way their culture works. Now, of course, if you're a true otaku, chances are you'll be accepted by the Japanese otaku. But let's get back on point. The sentiments towards otaku have improved with time, but they aren't overwhelmingly positive, to be honest with you. Now that we've covered a lot of the terminology and general facts, let's close with my personal experience asking people about their like for anime or love for anime. Most of my students, or more of my students than not, seem to like anime, and specifically Japanese anime. And as I've stated in earlier videos, my students are a very wide age range. I have found that anime is clearly more popular with the younger generations, but even those that are grandpa and grandma age have also discussed anime with me. Middle-aged people seem to like Studio Ghibli movies more than other age ranges, or old-school anime with a sprinkling of stuff like Infinity Castle. The younger generation are much like the Western audiences. They like JJK, My Hero Academia, Demon Slayer, etc. The middle-aged generation in terms of modern anime seem to prefer isekai, specifically that time I was reincarnated as a slime. They absolutely love Rimuru. So in short, yes, Japanese people like anime, and tolerance and acceptance towards otaku is growing. Just don't go overboard when you meet a Japanese person, because you might want to discuss Shonen Jump, but they want to discuss Disney princesses. And just because tolerance and acceptance is growing, doesn't mean a lot of people still don't find otaku cringy. Just approach it with moderation, and you should be fine. Final closing point. Just because you both like the genre and you both like the same show, you might not like the same things about the show given certain cultural differences. For example, Sakura in Naruto is almost universally disliked in the Western audience. But Sakura is one of the most popular characters in Japan. The recent JJK episode with Maki going off, the Western audience loved it. The Japanese audience, not so much. So, just because you both like the same thing, you might not like the same things about it. Now run the music.
Yeah, she's got some nice long hair, and you know that she's a bad chick. All the boys stare, can't help it, it's a habit. Clothes that she wears, short skirt and a jacket. I just wanna get her all alone on a mattress. I just wanna have it, I just gotta have it. Rumors all around say her body is fantastic. All natural, not a piece of fur is plastic. Head to her toes, yeah, they say that she's a latch. Yeah, the whispers all around say she has a reputation. Don't believe it till I see it, so I want a demonstration. And I've always learned it better with a hands-on education. So I need a private session if you get what I am saying. And they say that she's not easy, no, she's really complicated. But that only makes it better, and it's got me so fixated. And I'm not the type to wait around, I've never hesitated. But she's got me captivated, so the game, I'm gonna play it, yeah. She's got a body like a coke thing. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a coke fan. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. I heard you look good when you're undressed. I heard you like to get away. I heard you like to stay out late. I heard you had a couple boyfriends. I heard they didn't treat you right. I heard you're hated by your girlfriends, 'cause all the guys want you tonight. Yeah, they say she's too hot, they say she's too cold. Where she came from, nobody really knows. They say she looks young, but say she acts old. From everything I've heard, she gets out of control. And all the boys say she was sent from the heavens, but I'm not too sure that this girl is a blessing. She's got the devil's eyes and they'll cut you like a weapon. She's stuck in my mind like a bad obsess. She got bad intentions. She got a body like a coke thing. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me.